Humanity is in the midst of a soul and cellular awakening. As you move into the vibrational patterns of the higher fourth and lower fifth dimension, your cells, etheric body, and auric field will begin an accelerated purification process. This process will facilitate and ultimately result in the downloading of many facets of your higher self and the gradual reclamation of your body of light. An inner focused mind is guided by the soul self. Humanity is in the process of developing the subtle, refined senses which have become dulled from misuse. You must move past the basic, often distorted physical senses, while diligently endeavoring to develop the higher mental sense of intuition and divine wisdom. You are programmed to forever seek the sacred heart of your essence, your diamond core God cell, and your crystalline seed atom of creator essence. At specially timed intervals, there has always been small groups of special, unique beings who incarnated into the different race and sub-races, and who brought forth fresh ideas, instilled new qualities and attributes. These advanced beings interjected their wisdom, higher consciousness, and special talents by example, and they also merged physically with select members of the human species in order to advance the DNA encoding of humanity. You are living in one of these special times.
All right, so here is day one of the Christ Consciousness Transformation Creative Challenge. We just made that up. We don't know what the actual title is. That could be it. But basically, my intention is to create an artful documentation of my life every day. Stop procrastinating, stop making excuses, and just allow myself to grow in my creative abilities and video editing and storytelling and all of those things, while also, most importantly, moving closer to Christ consciousness every day. Because I've had a really awesome life. I'm really grateful. It's been very eventful. And I feel like whatever I did in my incarnations before this one allowed me the opportunity to make significant spiritual progress in this lifetime. And I don't want to waste that. So I have been on this path of self-realization and self-mastery for a while, and it's been a good amount of time that Jesus has been trying to get my attention. And in the past 6 months to a year, I've really been tuning in more with Jesus and just being called in a lot of synchronistic ways. I started going through the Bible and familiarizing myself with that, but there's so many things that feel out of alignment and distorted that don't feel like his original teachings. They feel like human distortions of the teachings. So I've been studying different things like these channel Jesus expressions on YouTube, which we were just listening to, and also reading The Christ Returns Speaks His Truth. I really enjoy that book. And also watching The Chosen on Angel Network, which is angel.com. And that provides a really awesome view of Jesus as a human, because when you're reading it in the Bible and it has this kind of archaic language, sometimes it can be hard to form an emotional connection with who Jesus was as a human being and what his embodiment was like. But seeing that show and seeing the way he interacts with people and the way he embodies grace and even his sense of humor was really expansive, and it touched me. So in studying that show, these channel teachings, which I listened to, and reading the Christ letters and the Magdalene manuscript and other things like that, I feel like I'm growing in my awareness, in my alignment with Christ consciousness, and releasing the things that are inhibitors, are holding me back from being the full embodiment of that. So the process of this daily creation is daily right now. I think I would like to keep that going for a while, is to master my skills as a creative and also master my spirit, or master my soul to reunite with spirit. Let's see how it goes. All right. Leveling up that creative ability in the Apple Store.
We just took an epic class, learned about how to edit our photos on our phone even more vibrantly. Feels good to learn. treat my baby to a nice lunch.
So you may not be aware of this, but Apple offers free classes in their stores. So after we got Rissa a new iPad, we went to check out the classes they had. They had a photo editing class and also a cinematic video class. So we ended up taking both of those and having cool adventures. And after we took the photo editing class, we went and sat in the food court and just started playing with our iPads and editing and being creative and just getting in that frequency. And then we went back to the Apple store and went out on the create cinematic shots. And these were some of the shots we did just to practice storytelling, because this is the beginning of an epic journey. It's already been an epic journey, but this is the beginning of a new way of documenting that journey and bringing more creative thoughtfulness to it.